You entered this world with a single act, an inhale. And one day, sooner than you think, you will leave it with a single act, an exhale. Everything you have ever done, every war you've fought, every dollar you've earned, every person you've loved, it all exists in the space between those two moments. My friend Bob has it written in ink on his skin. On his left wrist, breathe in. On his right, breathe out. Most people think it's a reminder to relax. They're wrong. For a warrior, it's a reminder of the only priority that exists. Because if you stop breathing, you stop living. Everything else is noise. Bob looks at his wrists and asks a question that should haunt you. How many breaths have I taken of which I was actually aware? Go ahead. Grade yourself. Out of the thousands of breaths you've taken today, how many were high quality? How many were taken in a state of presence? And how many were stolen by anxiety, by distraction, by the everyone we talked about before? Are you even breathing at this very moment? Or are you just existing? Bob used to be embarrassed by those tattoos. He used to hide them in business meetings under expensive sleeves. He was trying to fit into a world that forgets its own mortality. But a warrior doesn't hide the truth to make cowards feel comfortable. He stopped covering them. Now, those sideways glances from people in suits are his opportunity. He forces them to look at the raw mechanics of life. He pulls them down from their ego and into the reality of the lungs. Breathe in isn't just air. For Bob, it's the memory of holding his daughters as they took their first gasp of life. The beginning of the mission. Breathe out isn't just a release. It's the memory of holding his mother as she took her last. The end of the watch. A warrior doesn't run from these moments. He closes his eyes and goes back to them. He feels the joy and the pain as if they are happening now. Society tells you to avoid pain, to numb the grief, to distract yourself from the ending. The warrior mindset says, inhale the pain, exhale the weakness. If you can't sit with the memory of the first breath and the last breath, you aren't living in the between. You are just a ghost waiting for a grave. It sounds simple, doesn't it? Just keep breathing. But it is the easiest thing in the world to forget. We get lost in the pigs and the shoes of culture. We get lost in the title, the salary, and the what ifs. We forget that we are biological machines fueled by a gas we can't even see. Your number one priority, above your job, above your status, above your ego, is to keep breathing for as long as you can. Because as long as there is an inhale, there's a chance to strike back. As long as there is an exhale, there's a chance to let go of what no longer serves you. Your daughters are watching. Bob's daughters saw his tattoos, and now they are covered in their own. You are marking the next generation with your level of awareness. What are you teaching them? To hide or to breathe? Look at your wrists. Even if there is no ink there, the contract is signed. You are in the in-between. Stop grading your life by the money in your bank or the followers on your screen. Grade your life by the quality of your breath. Are you breathing like a victim, shallow, fast, and fearful? Or are you breathing like a warrior, deep, controlled, and ready for whatever the cosmos throws at you next? The clock is ticking between the first inhale and the last exhale. Make the in-between count. Breathe in. Now, go to work. We enter with an inhale. We leave with an exhale. Most people forget to live in the space between. Today, we learn the tactical power of the breath through the story of a man who tattooed the truth on his skin.